Hey Eric, what's up? How are those Vicia seeds doing? It seems to be the time to Yaman. Everything Irie. Huh. Wow, 4 people already in the first 30 seconds. Sup, dog? I'm just chilling. A few popes, like Pope Pius and Pope John. Oh, owls. That's okay. They probably needed the sunburn. They'll grow faster now. 84 in Ontario. Nice. It was a solid 92-ish here, and now it says 83, but it's probably it's probably 80, 81, 82. Oh, I'm just glad I'm not in what's it called? Oh, wait, you guys can hear. Let me show you guys this real quick. See this? See this cloud formation right here? I'm just gonna drive into it so you guys can see it. See how dark it is right here? That is a thunderstorm right there. I hope it rains Khan down. Sorry, that's a poker thing. There used to be a well-known poker player, and his name was Rain Khan. Either that or it's a really bad. God, I gotta make it full loop here. But you can see, and I'll turn back around. You guys can see the difference. See this rain? It's right there. It hasn't started raining yet. Oh, is that what's on? Well, you know, that's what my mom is watching. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry, I saw it at the last minute, man, and I forgot to download it. And now I would have had to stop the live feed, go back, re-upload it. Nice. I would like to have the same thunderstorm. Let me go. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and make that change after talking to a bunch of you guys. It's more catchy. It's easier to say. I need to practice on my Italian anyway. I'm gonna go take care of that thing. I would probably say that mob movies are my favorite. One of my favorite genres. Probably not my favorite, but besides like mindfuck movies, which is the lack of a better term. There's an ambulance down there. That sucks. Oui, je parle français un peu, mais je ne parle pas français beaucoup parce que n'est pas plus de personnes avec parler. Tu comprends qu'est-ce que je see? I can't have it all. Is that good enough? I wish I spoke more Spanish down here. That's one thing that really would come in good use. Bobby, I will have bottle seed probably, hopefully within a month or so. Old man seed won't be ready till the end of September. This 9. I don't speak the German. I know words in German, but I can't use the syntax. Yeah, same as last year. Hopefully I'll be able to find some Borhidiana seed as well. First word looks like Italian in there, and the second is cow something. Alright, I gotta check and see. I want a dessert, so I'm gonna stop and try and pick up. I'm not gonna eat it right now, but it's on this side of the road. Come on. I'm trying to do it from like this perspective instead of you guys having to watch a road. Let's see what we can do here. All right. I will be back with some dessert. Sorry, guys. The line was incredibly long. Wow, you guys said a lot before. Oh, I got this weird vanilla-filled croissant, so we'll see how that is. There was a guy there that was like chatting up this girl, the cashier, for I don't know how long. Too long for sure. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to focus on the road if I keep on doing that. We got Nicholas. Oh yeah, I don't even... Sorry guys, I still don't know my way around this town apparently. It's interesting. I know that it gets real hot there on the east side of the Rockies, or what are they still called the Rockies in Canada? I forget. I think they're just called the Canadian Rockies, right? It's already 9 o'clock, and it looks like it's going to rain down the heavens. Getting in the fast lane, doing 35. Actual turn. I know, it's lit up. It's nice. I don't even need to talk. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. I'm not even verklempt. Sometimes I feel bad because I think, well, except for a couple people from Miami, I'm just south of 27 latitude. Well, actually, Dan is at like 14 or something like that. No, it's probably like 18. But the northern hemisphere, really just people in Miami are further south than I am, not by much. Excuse me. I am at, I'm about 26 and a half. So I'm north of the Tropic of Cancer. Like Jacksonville's right around 30, just south of 30 latitude, and Miami is just south of 26, and Key West is right around 24. Yeah, so like during like the middle of summer, like the sun's almost directly overhead. There's like no shadows or anything, unless you got unless you have something overhead. No, please don't tell me I'm gonna miss this light because of it. I want my food. Oh yeah, it's very nice. I still look both ways even when it's a green light because that's how you die in Florida, at least. I never did that before. I wish I got that. Would have been probably the most interesting thing I would have gotten on camera, is that almost accident. I wish there was more I could show you guys, but I should get back just because I'm starving. And surprisingly, Culver's is never like really busy. I mean, they're busy inside and stuff, but it's not wrapped around like Taco Bell or Wendy's, because Americans tend to eat really crappy food, and they don't want, like, this is a higher quality, and it is a higher price point. I mean, it is usually going to spend $10 here for. Well, sunburn is good to acclimate them. Acclimation is good. I don't want to say sunburn is good, but you don't want your palm to look, leggy, and then you want to give it as much sun as you can, and if it means putting it out in the the sun for the summer and then the winter time, because the all trying to think, yeah, Kissimmee next month. I'm trying to think what would be in seed that grows up in Kissimmee. Sables won't really be in seed. I can't even order. Go. I want to order. I'm not really good. I'm just. Oh yes, can I get the 2-piece cod dinner with
Fries okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, what else can I get for you today?
That'll be it.
Okay, would you like any ketchup, salt, or extra tartar sauce in bag?
I'll take the tartar sauce and ketchup, please.
Okay, I'll your total for you at the window.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure.
Here's some. I'll show you guys. Look at these big Dracaenas here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, Paul, that's a good question. It really depends on where you live. Like the subtropics, to me, in North America, on the East Coast, on the east side, really begins south of the Potomac River, and then it kind of goes like maybe like Tennessee, North Carolina, that the northern amount of south. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry. You include like North Carolina being the northernmost state. I'm sorry. Yeah, Virginia, and then North Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri, southern Missouri and Arkansas, Mississippi Delta area is kind of subtropical. And then it cuts into like parts of Oklahoma, and then like through Texas, and then that kind of goes from subtropical to semi-arid. Why do I always have I don't have. I hate it when they put your debit card. It's a long story.
$11.49 is your total.
Shit.
All right, here you are. And if you can pull forward, we'll have that right out to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy your night.
All right, have a good one. Of course, this guy doesn't pull forward at all. I don't know, Zach. I don't know how to answer that question. I would ask Banana Joe that question. He's more a tricky guy. I guess he doesn't have a whole lot of room to turn around anyway. Yeah, I couldn't see that at first. Yeah. Yeah, they call it humid continental or temperate continental temperate. Oh no, yeah, Banana Joe is a good guy. He's great for like cold hardy stuff. Don't get me wrong. I remember he did make a video. I remember he made a video about like what's going on here. This guy really couldn't afford. I mean, that person ordered and decided they didn't want their food. Yeah, it is the under 1 minute videos, which, I mean, unless I'm doing something like, I mean, even when I do like non-palm stuff that's like quick, I feel like making a video 5 minutes, like at least 5 minutes is important. Like the rest of making video less than a minute, that's just to catch a quick event, really is not that interesting. You want to have like, I like to, what I'm talking about. I like to like introduce what I'm talking about, talk about it, add some stuff at the end, and then say goodbye. And then I think that a minimum it really takes 4 or 5 minutes. Well, if you're just talking about it real quick, I mean, Zach, you'll start to learn more about like when I first video about like what are palms. It's all over the place. I'm not saying I became some like seasoned YouTuber or anything. I just kind of like to go into like a thing where I mean, if I have an ability to kind of make something different, then I will. No, this is gonna be a while. Sure, just turned it off right here. Okay. Hey man, it's probably a lot easier if you're in Canada, for sure. So, Michael, they'll be okay though. They're not gonna get a frost. Yeah, that's not my food. There's no one behind me, so I'm not gonna bother moving unless that happens. So, I almost bought a car just like that. They're nice. Oh, here it comes. Hey man,
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. You're a little early today.
I know. I wasn't out of town, but tomorrow night I'll probably come last thing. So.
Gotcha. I'm actually off tomorrow.
So. Okay. All right.
I was expecting you to come in. What was it? I think it was Thursday night. You didn't come in, and I was like, all right, where's he gonna come in? And I'm like, ah.
I almost went up to Venice then, but I just had stuff going on. But I'll probably be. I mean, I like this. I mean, I like Culver so much. I'm probably gonna end up being here 2-3 times a week until my body gives out, or your body.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You have a good one, man.
All right, man. You too. Thanks.
My pleasure.
It's funny. I go to the same places to get food, and it shows. So I bought 2 Copernicia Baileyanas with 15 feet of height, 15 to 20 feet. I gotta go pay for them. They're in the ground. It's gonna take me 3 months to dig that minimum to dig them out. Hey Chris, what's up? Hey Chris, you'll like this. So driving down a random street, looking for the guy that tried to run into. What is that guy doing? He's like half in the curb. It's just no need for that. So anyway, yeah. 2 days ago, I go looking for a guy's car that almost like T-boned me at 50 miles an hour. It's a one-way in, one-way out sort of situation, or U-shape, I should say. There's really two ways in. And I drive by two almost mature Copernicia Baileyanas, and I'm like, there's no other rare palms there. So I'm like, this person doesn't appear to be a collector. And so I knock on the door, and the lady there doesn't speak any English really, and I didn't speak enough Spanish to talk to her about the plants. I mean, I can say, palmas, which is just palms, but so I came back later on the day, and the family's son speaks decent English, and I asked them if they wanted to sell them, and one's got like 3-4 feet of clear trunk, one's got like 6 to 7 feet of clear trunk. And they told me that they lived there for a year. They bought the house, and the lady who used to live there said that she bought them 20 years ago, planted them, and said to take good care of them. They're very special. So, okay, all right, Bobby, sounds good. I'm working on having a friend get me Trichycarpus aureophyllus. Anyway, so yeah, I went back. I made them an offer, and my friend and I are gonna dig it. I'm gonna vlog it as well. We can only dig them a quarter at a time, but we're gonna have them up for sale. Yeah, she must have gotten them from like a nursery, from like a botanical garden around here sometime in the 90s. Because I'm just going to guess she either went to Selby and got them or went to Fairchild. It's not a special house. It's not like a nice, it's not in a expensive neighborhood or anything. But it's just 2 Baileys and that's it. And yeah. Someone tried to offer me an amount for them that was utterly ridiculous. Yeah, to give you an idea, Chris, in Miami, the small one would go for about $7,500, and the big one would go for about $11,000. And now it's raining, which is good. But when I need to check some of my messages. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. Oh, now it stopped raining. There's clouds everywhere though. Oh, Ashley's mom is fantastic. She's doing great. Ashley's sister's daughter, or Ashley's niece, I should say, they picked her up yesterday, and she's like almost 2 years old, like a year, yeah. I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years old, and they're just babysitting her for a couple of days while she goes to California. And she's just a real gem, a real cupcake. She's the icing on my cake, I'll tell you that. I wish I could get more into that with you guys, I really do. It's something I wish I could talk more about, but it's not something that I can talk about publicly, because it's like, I don't want to... Ashley wouldn't like it publicly talked about, and I don't think it's like good for the vlog. Wow, it's dropped to 76 now. It's been raining. Good. Thank God. Now I don't have to worry about watering first thing in the morning. I mean, this isn't a ton of rain, but it's coated the road. It's enough to hold me off to the afternoon. No, we never got that, but now we're getting this, and this is gonna be a good amount of rain, I think. From the size of the cloud, it looked like it was gonna be enough to hold me over. My least favorite palm? Let's see, my least favorite palm is probably something like... you guys will probably get mad at me. I will, Zach. I'm sorry, because of the rain, it's a little harder to check. No, needles are not my least favorite. I like those. There are some palms that are, you know what? There are some palms that are a real pain in the ass to grow. They're spiny, and they're expensive. Probably a hybrid Phoenix that's not very pretty is my least favorite palm. So like something with like something like a clumping, like a Reclinata hybridized with like with two other Phoenix. Wow, it's really going down. I have to hang on the car for a bit here. Well, it's not really going down, but it's raining. That's the important thing. So. I knew there was going to be a decent rain here. Hey, at least it's more time with me, guys, I guess. That's a good thing. It is now 72 degrees out. Nice and cool. So it went from 83 to 72 in like a minute. Obviously the rain is going to be cooler, so if it were midday, it would have gone from like 90 to 70. Or 76, something like that. I guess that's I'm glad I did not shower yet. I would have had to go on. Car's rocking a lot. It's kind of weird. We do have Italian Cypress. I actually like the look of it. Well, okay, let me see what's going on here. Nice. Okay, Zach, I was reading some of your stuff. It says, read your last post. Yeah, that was me in a Silverado. I went to the Chevy dealership and bought another one. I'm gonna wait till this rain cools down before I go inside, because so I'm gonna sit here and hotbox my car. I do get Rica Vestiaria. I find that a lot of the people who want to... This is the problem. I have to sell seed at a price that makes people who want to grow seeds want to buy them. And a lot of times I can't compete with certain species because you can buy a seedling for like twice the price. People will go for the seedling over the seed. Hey, Jake, how's it going? Jake, where are you from? Yeah, there's some nice Italian Cypress here. They do well here. They're used more in Mediterranean style houses. Oh, I thought you meant the one that was in the last stream. My neck. So yeah, once this rain comes down, I'm gonna be heading out, but I don't know if you guys have seen this, but that's the shirt. Trying to... Oh yeah, Adelaide, yeah, okay, I remember now. But this is a shirt. If you guys are interested, I still have some. It still smells like that chemical process they use to screen shirts. I probably did. If you guys are wondering what I use for my vlog stick, I can actually show it to you guys. This is the new stick that I use. It's, if you guys ever want to do vlogs, this is like $12 on Amazon. So usually I will hold it like this, right? And here's where I take the phone and you clamp it down. There's pads on there so it doesn't hurt anything. And then this will actually tighten, so you can pivot it. You use it like a selfie stick, right? And then you can also telescope it. And it goes out a lot further. And then here, this will just come out like this. You can make it just a little bit or a lot. And then this actually will, you can set it up for your phone to like shoot if you're, you want to shoot from a distance. Anyway, I'm doing good, Jake. I hope everything's good down under. I'm guessing it's about 9 p.m. here, so it's going to be about 10 in the morning, maybe 11 in the morning. Yeah, 10 in the morning in Adelaide. Still raining. Usually doesn't last more than 15 minutes, but I would check the weather forecast to see how long the cell is, but I don't know why you want to wait for 110-degree days. That's how you die, Zach. Heat exhaustion. There's a couple of women that have been in the chat before. I would take 85 with a low of 70 every day. People drive slow by my house. I'm always kind of curious. This is what I got for dessert. Don't judge me. I should have. Oh man, no. Okay, it has low sodium at least. It is a vanilla-filled croissant. I don't know what 7 days means. It says baking flavor into every day. I think if this were legitimate. America, where we fill our croissants with stuff because just having a butter-filled pastry isn't enough. I'm trying to help you, entertain you guys a little bit. I don't have much to entertain you except for like old receipts and seltzer cans. Alright, the rain is kind of toning down a little bit here. Huh. Yeah, send me a picture if you want, Michael. Just sucks because I really can't go out. I did one vlog today later on in the day. I was gonna do a lot more at my friend's place, but I was just feeling like kind of dizzy just from being out in the heat. I think it's the medication I take. Yeah, Majesties and clumps is a terrible idea. I've never seen a clumping Majesty, like mature clump of Majesties before. They all die, every single one. I just wish I had more to entertain you guys with. Usually I'm used to just going outside. I'm doing all right. I've had to take, like I said, this medication that just makes me drowsy and burn in the sun more. And it seems like I dehydrate easy. Like I drank 3 cans of seltzer water, which is, I've figured out is just as good as regular water. And went out today, and after like a half an hour, I was just like out of there on Pine Island. I drove back because I just wasn't feeling very good. And the AC, I was feeling okay, but I think part of it's just I have a lot of neck pain, and that can make you feel. Oh, really? Okay, that's good. There was a period of time in my life where I didn't talk much to my dad, in like the late '90s and early 2000s. But we talk probably like 3-4 times a week now. My dad is actually in Nashville, and he's driving down to Panama City tomorrow. He goes down with his friend, his best friend from New York that he used to do business with. If you guys want to hear a good story, let me know if you guys want to hear good. Let me just check the weather here. Okay, it's kind of toned down a little bit. Arcana Phoenix is okay in clumps, but you got to be careful because it can grow they can be really parasitic on one another. You probably won't see any. He never talks about it in Nashville, but he sends me pictures in Panama City. All right, it's definitely toned down now. So guys, I'm going to get going. I am hungry and my food is getting cold, but I enjoyed the time that we have been together, as I always do. I sound like Mr. Rogers, which is fine because, you know, Mr. Rogers was a great person. But I have my food here, and my seltzer. No problem, guys. Thank you for coming on. And I think I'm going to Venice tomorrow night, so I'll be live. Oh, there's some thunder. All right, or lightning, I should say. And I will be on. So come by and say hi. So yeah, Bobby, Zach, Jake, Michael, and whoever else is on. I will see you guys soon.